big house, so like it's like a
today, the elders, past, present, and emerging. For those I haven't met, my name is Murray Watt, one of the latest senators for Queensland. Great to have so many of you here today, including friends young and not old, but young and, long-standing. And speaking of long-standing, one of the particular things that we wanted to do today at today's Gold Coast RMA was recognise two of our most long-standing ALP members here on the Gold Coast. And I'm talking, of course, about Tom and Betty Harrison. Tom and Betty, would you like to come and join us up the front now? And it's wonderful we've been joined by some members of Tom and Betty's family as well. I'll let Jules talk a bit in a moment about why our life members of the party are so important. We're going to say a little bit about you, so you might like to grab a seat for it. Or stand up wherever it's comfortable for you. And it's particularly good to have Betty and Tom with us today because I know they've both been experiencing some ill health, and we really appreciate you making the effort to come and joining us here today. You've been to a few of these kind of forums over the years. Now, I think the thing that I most want to say about Betty and Tom is that they've both been members of the Labor Party for over 30 years here on the Gold Coast. That's keeping themselves. And when you think about that, and you think about how Labor's gone on the Gold Coast over those 30 years, having one state member of Parliament, while we want to do a lot better than that, and we've obviously got Tracy and Chris with us today as well, who are trying to get there as well, but there have certainly been times on the Gold Coast when we've had more members than one, but there's been a lot of times on the Gold Coast when we haven't had any. And despite all of that, Betty and Tom were there, fighting for Labor in all sorts of different ways. They've been absolute mainstays of the Labor Party here on the Gold Coast, as I say, for over 35 years, whether it be in government, back to the early 80s, when, of course, Labor was very much on the outer across Queensland, not just here on the Gold Coast, and we had Joby Peterson and all of his crew, Russ Hinds, from a local perspective, doing all sorts of corrupt deals to build roads to his own taverns and things like that. And I reckon Betty and Tom would have had a bit to say about that at the time, along with a few other things as well. So just before I hand over to Jules, just quickly to let you know some of the things that Betty and Tom have done. I'll just read you quickly the letter that I wrote in support of their life membership applications. And I should mention we also had letters from Peter Beattie supporting their application. Tom and Betty have been fighting a good fight on the Gold Coast for many years, longer than almost anyone I can think of. Many mutual friends tell me stories of the Harrisons' decades-long commitment and activism, such as how former Labor MP Peter K. Croft won Broadwater in 2001 in a campaign run from Betty and Tom's kitchen table. That magnificent win in 2001 would not have been possible without years of hard work by Betty and Tom waving the Labor banner. Indeed, Tom stood in the seat of Albert, which set up Labor to win Albert in the very next election. When he ran in Broadwater in 1992, the result was a lot closer than people expected, ultimately setting up us to win a few years later. That's just a very brief summary. They've got union membership, they're holding all sorts of positions, running these kind of conferences, running campaigns on the smell of oily rag. We can't thank you enough for the work that you've done for us here on the Life of the Gold Coast, and it's your efforts that have led to people like Megan getting elected, hopefully people like Tracy and Chris getting elected, and we've also got Rob Taylor, who is a Labor Party member running for the Gold Coast City Council at the forthcoming council elections as well. So we owe you a lot, and we're really happy you could be here today to accept your life membership. I'll hand over to Jules to say a bit more.
No, thank you, Marianne. I obviously want to echo Mari's comments. When I was a teenager, I got pulled down to work on the World Water campaign for PK Golf. And you wouldn't remember this, but I was sent out to what at the time were called the islands. And essentially what they were the man-made islands where no one voted for us. And essentially I walked up and down the streets and sort of thought to myself, oh goodness, I'm going to win this place. And I got a message back after I sort of called in and said, you know what, I think that I should go somewhere else. I think my, illustrious talents as a 17-year-old should be used somewhere else. And they said, no, Betty and Tom want you to be there. And you were right, because PK Golf was elected against all the odds and against everything that we thought would be achieved at Wall Street. So, life membership, for those of you in this room, is the highest number that is bestowed on anyone within a party. There is a minimum requirement of being in the party for 30 years, but that's not the benchmark. What the benchmark actually is deep and long activism, contribution to that party. And in the case of Betty and Tom, being stalwarts of the Gold Coast, traditionally known as Target Country, in such a difficult place for our party, but also being really core mentors of the people who have become leaders on the Gold Coast. And because of your legacy, and because of your relentless and long-term activism in this space, we are in a stronger position in the Gold Coast than we have been for the last decade. So to you, Ben and Tom, thank you very much for everything that you've done.
Ben, you want to have a chat? That's all right, isn't it? And speaking of photos, if people are interested, Betty and Tom have laid out a lot of photos of their ALP activism on the Gold Coast on the pool table, so there'll be some really nice historical stuff there. Megan, do you want to come and talk?
Yes, Megan, where is Megan? Oh, she's in the hiding. Stand up.
And Tom, do you want to come?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get it.
And then we have one with that kind of hands up and things that. I just go to hospital yesterday. No, just hold there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All this. Y'all finished? Thank you.
We're not finished with the graduate.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, where is he? I thought you would have had a vote in you this morning. They don't put out on something.
Good work.
Thank you.
Let's give them another round of applause.
Thank you, everybody, and it's great to be here. I had an accident on Thursday and I was at the Gold Coast Hospital, so I was finally there yesterday. But I'm okay, I didn't break anything.
She's not pregnant.
No. Not yet, then. And look, all I want to say is, we've been members of the Labour Party in the bad times and in the good times. And we really enjoyed it. We enjoyed meeting all the senators, premiers. I have an autograph book over there, which you see their names in, which I got them to put their names in when we met them. And we've had a good time. And people say you're going to have $100,000 to win an election. But that is not the point. We won. Out of all those elections, we had $100,000. Peter Case won, we spent $2,500. And we had no offices, we had no phones, we did it from our kitchen table. So you can see photographs of when she was elected because they were taken in her with me. So thank you all for being here, and thank you to my family for coming. They're not real Labour Party people. I have my granddaughter here as well, and she looks promising. Say a few words, and if it goes on too long, just say stop.
We didn't with that from the lake. Keeps telling me to stop all the time. No, I am very, very grateful to everybody on the council